One thing that interests me actually, you mentioned that you did not have a bachelor's degree. You do not have a bachelor's degree.
I do not.
You did not go to uni.
I did not. So, abis SMA, my dad was like, kamu sekarang lanjut kuliah di Madrid. There was no option. There was no talking about it. And I said, no, I'm not ready. For me, I had the option to pursue uni or pursue a career in modeling here di saat itu.
Which I wish I had that privilege to choose.
Tapi kan bisa dua-duanya.
I had to like focus and pick one in a way, you know.
Tapi pasti nggak nyesel juga kan?
Nggak nyesel, sama sekali nggak nyesel. Nggak bisa nyesel juga karena it's for the experience. Tapi Karen, aku nggak bisa juga deny that education is really important. Aku tidak menyesal sama sekali sarjana. You know, there's a lot of people who would die like to bisa bachelor's degree gitu kan, bisa sarjana.
Di luar negeri lagi.
I don't know, what is your point of view juga tentang education now that, you know, you are still successful, even that you don't have a bachelor's degree?
So in my opinion, the beauty of education is that we can do it all the time. We can constantly learn, and we have to constantly learn. As humans, sebagai manusia, kita harus ingin belajar terus, harus penasaran terus. Dan masih ada rencana balik ke kuliah, tapi maybe online, maybe a hybrid version of it, because I think education is number one.
Kenapa masih mau kuliah?
Because for me, I want to keep elevating myself. I feel like I'm now at a good place, but I can always be better. I can always be greater. During that year, I worked so hard and proved to him bahwa I can actually make a name for myself and money for myself in entertainment in Indonesia. Dan sebelumnya nggak pernah tinggal di Indonesia. I moved here and I didn't really know how to start.
Tapi kenapa pilih Indonesia kalau gitu?
I wanted to try. Karena aku ngerasa I'm half Indonesian. I've never lived here. I can't speak bahasa. Kayak I want to be more in touch with myself. Iya. Terus pas pindah ke sini, I fell in love with Indonesia. I love the culture. I love the people, the kindness, the compassion, the food. There's so many things to like here. Dan di sini, it's really easy to find opportunities. More than in Holland or in England.
You are such a pageant material.
Oh my gosh.
Pertanyaannya, apakah kamu pernah ikut pageant?
Oh my god. Mungkin teman-teman yang belum tahu, last year aku sempat ikut Miss Universe Indonesia. So it was a great experience. I didn't go into the quarantine. I didn't go into the final because I pulled myself away. Tapi otherwise, I had the best time.
Karen, tapi kamu belajar berpostur benar begini, duduk dengan rapi, shoulders back, senyum, cara bicara, tata bahasa. Apakah itu hanya dari pageantry atau bagaimana?
No, I think sebelumnya. Tapi it took trial and error. But I realized kalau aku senyum, orang react lebih positif. Kalau aku jalan dengan pede, people tend to respect me more. They listen to what I'm saying. The way you sit, the way you talk, the way you act and smile. But I think about conversation juga, that's a skill kan?
Iya.
Skill-skill dari waktu itu, misalnya public speaking atau catwalk class, sampai sekarang kepake.
The way you sit down, the way you talk, itu semua kelihatan.
You too. Apakah ada rencana join pageant juga nih?
Tidak harus hebat, tapi harus cerdas. Welcome to Progressive Mindset. I'm Gaby Hartanto, your host, and this is a podcast where people share their stories and perspectives to elevate our mindset.
Ayo, groom your brain. Ayo, groom your beauty. Ayo, groom your behavior. Indonesia. Ayo, grooming. Ayo, groom your brain. Ayo, groom your beauty.
Welcome back to Progressive Mindset. Tamuku hari ini, again, it's always special. Actually, this is such a funny story. I met her at an event and we just clicked right away and I was like, you should be in my podcast. Karena banyak banget yang bisa dipelajari dari model dan public figure ini. Welcome, Karen Nijsen, right?
Hi, yes, correct.
Okay.
Hi, Gaby. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming here.
The first time we met loh, kita langsung ngobrol sepanjang 2 jam kayaknya ya. Nggak berhenti-berhenti. We had so much to cover.
I know.
And it's like, we've known each other forever.
I know. And I feel like there's so many teman-teman semua bisa belajar dari Karen. Yang tadi gue pengen pulang duluan, pengen pulang cepat dari event, gara-gara ngobrol sama lu, gue nggak pulang-pulang.
Sampai macet di jalan.
Sampai macet, gue bilang, Karen, I need to leave before rush hour. Akhirnya, do you wanna grab coffee?
Bener.
And I'm like, okay, you know what? Might as well you be on my podcast.
And here we are.
Here we are.
I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you for being here.
Of course.
Can you share a bit dengan teman-teman kamera kita? Who are you? Yang belum tahu Karen tuh, sibuk apa Karen? Apakah orang Indonesia atau bukan? Gimana?
A deep question.
Iya, karena Karen tadi udah wanti-wanti, guys. What if I can't speak like full bahasa? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Well, my viewers need to
learn English.
Get used to that too,
Get
I
used
think.
to that. I'll try my best, yeah.
Yeah.
So my name is Karen. I currently work as a model, brand ambassador, content creator, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I moved here in 2019. Before that, I lived in England for 4 years.
Wow.
And I grew up all over the place.
Yeah.
Because my dad he was an expat. So we grew up as a very nomadic family.
Yeah.
Tapi sekarang semuanya udah balik ke sini. So I'm based here, working in entertainment. I also have my own charity. I know, as do you. Yeah, so let's get into that later.
Yeah.
And then, and I love social work. I love people. I love interacting with people.
You are such a pageant material.
Oh my gosh. Langsung.
Like, when you introduce yourself, like, ini orang pageant harusnya rebutan kamu nih untuk ikut pageant dong. Pertanyaannya, apakah kamu pernah ikut pageant?
Oh my god. Kayak nggak tahu aja.
Langsung gue nusuk.
I know. Langsung
pura-pura nggak tahu, Karen.
Okay. Well, I have.
Okay.
Mungkin teman-teman yang belum tahu, last year aku sempat ikut Miss Universe Indonesia. Dan kenapa last year? I was 24.
Okay.
And I felt that sebelumnya I wasn't ready. Karena dari aku pindah ke sini, a lot of people were like,
sebentar, apa itu?
I'm like super distract.
Sorry, kita terkaget dengan alarm. Apa ini tanda? What you're about to say? Is it alarming?
No.
Okay.
Not controversial.
Okay, not controversial. Jadi kamu ikut Miss Universe.
I did.
Itu Miss Universe yang pertama kali pas mereka keluar dari
so backstory. So dari awal aku pindah ke sini, a lot of people were like, you should try pageants, kamu cocok buat pageants. And I never was interested, tapi mulai googling kan, mulai penasaran. Kayak ada rasa penasaran mulai kebangun. And I started looking into it, kayak apa itu pageants, dan kayak gunanya apa, what do they do. And then lama-lama I was like, oh, this is something I'm curious about. Tapi nggak pernah ada momen yang tepat aja. I wasn't ready, I think. Mentally, I was still young. Masih ngejar yang lain juga. Masih sibuk dengan pacaran lah, karir lain.
Emang sekarang nggak sibuk pacaran?
Ya juga, tapi lagi settled kan. Nggak hura-hura. So, last year, I joined Miss Universe Indonesia. Itu tahun kedua that they were independent.
Okay.
Dan kenapa Miss Universe? I've always felt that was the biggest pageant in the world. And there's so many iconic winners, termasuk Catriona Gray, Dia Wurtzbach. Dan it's just aspirational, you know? Seeing them kayak, they're so cool and beautiful and they make an impact. So I thought, kenapa nggak coba? And I felt I was ready tahun lalu. Secara mental, physical, financial. You also have to be financially ready. Itu rahasia umum kayaknya. It takes time and effort and dedication. So I joined. And it was a great experience. Aku ketemu banyak banget teman-teman baru, tim baru. Kenalan yang sampai sekarang I'm really close with, but ultimately the contract wasn't aligned with my vision and mission in life, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay, of course.
So it was a great experience. I didn't go into the quarantine. I didn't go into the final because I pulled myself away. Tapi otherwise, I had the best time, and it's something that I would recommend because people ask, kayak, would you recommend pageants or not? I would, I think. Because you learn so much. It shaped me.
Karen, tapi kamu belajar berpostur benar begini, duduk dengan rapi, shoulders back, senyum, cara bicara, tata bahasa. Apakah itu hanya dari pageantry atau bagaimana?
No, I think sebelumnya. Tapi it took trial and error. I think meeting people, you know, you portray different parts of yourself. But I realized kalau aku senyum, orang react lebih positif. Kalau aku jalan dengan pede, people tend to respect me more. They listen to what I'm saying. So I took all of those good elements and those good experiences, then mold jadi sekarang. And I think that, the way you sit, the way you talk, the way you act and smile.
Does your parents play a part in it too, from the way how you carry yourself?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because my mom is a very elegant woman.
Anggun.
Anggun banget. Dia cantik banget. Dia nggak pernah kuliah juga, actually.
Okay.
Dia bahkan nggak pernah selesai SMA.
Okay, jadi...
But she's still an incredible mom.
Of course.
She's the best mom. And she taught me skills like kindness, empathy, cleanliness, hygiene. Kayak dari dia aku belajar kalau keluar rumah harus presentable.
Nah, itu mami kamu belajar dari mana?
Kayaknya budaya Indonesia deh ya. I think.
Okay.
But it's also just her.
Yeah.
But so I think find role models in life and emulate them.
Apakah orang tua kamu atau papa kamu pernah ajak kamu pergi kerja, meeting, supaya kamu perhatikan cara dia bicara?
Pernah. Waktu itu di Hong Kong, dia ajak aku ke conference. Itu salah satu conference terbesar di Southeast Asia waktu itu. Ada sekitar 10,000 orang kali ya. And he gave a speech. And I was watching, I was 10 years old. Dan aku nonton papaku lagi kasih speech di atas panggung, and I was like, oh my gosh, like he's so magnetic, he's so confident. Semua orang benar-benar diem, and we're just listening to him. And I was like, I want to be like that.
Oh my God.
So from him, I learned confidence. From my mom, I learned keanggunan, like elegant softness. It's the combination of strength and softness that makes a woman, I think.
Yeah.
All of those little things, those micro expressions are incredibly important. Karena aku pernah dengar, a person makes their first impression on you in 7 seconds. Jadi kita punya 7 detik doang buat bikin our first impression. So always have a good attitude, always smile, and be kind.
That is so true.
Because you never
First
know.
impression lasts.
Betul. Selamanya. And my first impression of you is so good.
Thank you so much. And same. Feelings mutual.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot actually. Kita kayak
Apa ya?
lagi pilih-pilih baju
Tatapan
kayaknya
mata,
ya.
and then like ya udah mulai ngobrol. I think you came to me and asked about Miss Universe.
Oh right.
Yeah. Tapi I was like, wow, she's so confident.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And you are too. Like, it's so easy to converse with you.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
But I think about conversation juga, that's a skill kan?
Yeah.
Kuncinya adalah in listening. To be a good conversationalist, you have to be a good listener.
Yes.
Dan actually care about what the person is saying. Kita harus peduli, kita harus dengerin, digest it,
Setuju.
dan kasih pertanyaan yang relevant.
Setuju.
Which is what a good podcast host does.
Thank you. I hope so far you feel our conversations are meatful here.
Yeah. Yang banget kok. Skill-skill dari waktu itu, misalnya public speaking atau catwalk class, sampai sekarang kepake.
I can see that you are very udah kebiasaan juga jadinya sampai sekarang the way you sit down, the way you talk, itu semua kelihatan.
You too. Apakah ada rencana join pageant juga nih?
Kok jadi dia yang interview gue ini gimana ini? Nanti dimasukin ke
apakah?
Maybe ya. I mean, I'm so glad to see that there's a lot of people who support me untuk masuk pageant juga, but again, as you said, I have to be mentally, physically, and financially ready to be in pageantry, and to have the correct purpose, right?
Yeah, don't go in for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Do it because you want to elevate yourself.
Yeah.
You want to change your life and you want to change other people's lives. The main reason I joined actually is because I'm really passionate, like I said, about charity work.
Yeah.
And I've had my charity now, Satu Langkah Satu Karya.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Tell me more about your charity.
So my charity, I've had it since 2021.
Okay.
Tapi baru mulai gede tahun lalu. And the pageant platform did help a lot.
Okay.
It helps with exposure. It helps with fundraisers, sponsors. So there's so many benefits to it.
Tapi namanya apa, sorry?
Satu Langkah Satu Karya.
Satu Langkah Satu Karya. What is that?
Kita fokus di bidang edukasi. And me and my partner, we founded it together. And so far, we've raised money for 50 kids' scholarships, which is, I know, I'm so happy.
All over Indonesia?
All over Indonesia.
Jadi dimanapun random?
Dimanapun, ada di Lombok, ada di Jakarta, ada di Bromo. Iya.
So, fundraising, kamu bikin events kah? Atau apa?
Different ways. Sometimes it's our own money. Sometimes it's from our friends. We make events also. We have a product called Kali Milk. It's milk, like fresh nutritional milk. Our proceeds also go into the charity. So it's all circulating.
Kamu jualan susu?
Iya.
I want, okay, after this aku beli ya. Aku beli abis ini.
Rasanya anak-anak tahu ada pistachio, the chocolate.
Oh my God. Dude, I'm so happy for you. You're like very young.
Thank you.
And like, I want to know more. Like, how did you become like this?
I think my dad was such an inspiration for me growing up. Karena my dad itu mulai dari orang biasa aja, dari kampung kecil di Belanda, dekat Belgium. Dan dia, at the height of his career, became the CEO of Rabobank in Asia. And that's an incredible achievement.
Yeah, of course.
And he did that by himself, just by working hard, by taking risks. And he always told me, you can be anything. Jadi aku nggak pernah ngerasa insecure because he always gave me so much love and confidence.
Mindsetnya ya. Mindsetnya kamu jadi kuat.
Yeah, exactly. Because of him, like that's why family and upbringing and grooming is so important.
Yeah.
Masuk dong.
Masuk.
Yeah, so I think the confidence that my parents gave me really shaped me. And because of all the privileges I've had, I really want to share back to the community and
that is so
kayak
good.
berbagi sama orang lain. Karena we have so much kan.
Yeah.
We have so much in life.
Yeah.
Masa nggak bagi?
Yeah, but oh my God. Are you an angel? Where did you come from? Tapi I wanted to ask you juga, maksudnya you've done so much kayak begini. One thing that interests me actually, you mentioned that you did not have a bachelor's degree. You do not have a bachelor's degree.
I do not.
You did not go to uni.
I did not. And that's something I used to be a little bit insecure about, jujur. Karena kadang we meet people, I mean like you studied at a great uni with a great degree, and I feel like, am I less than because I didn't go to uni? Tapi now, aku sudah sampai kesimpulan bahwa everyone has their own path in life.
Yeah.
Nggak ada yang benar, nggak ada yang salah.
Yeah.
For me, I had the option to pursue uni or pursue a career in modeling here di saat itu.
Which I wish I had that privilege to choose.
Tapi kan bisa dua-duanya.
Yeah, tapi I also had like my standard from my family was A.
Yes.
Like I need to get A's and get in like, really, really hard schools. So
Yeah.
I had to like focus and pick one in a way,
Tapi pasti nggak nyesel juga kan?
Nggak nyesel, sama sekali nggak nyesel.
Of course,
Nggak bisa nyesel juga karena it's for the experience. And like, people do view you a different way. And like when you speak, you're more enlightened or, as I told you before, educated. But it doesn't make anyone less when they don't go to uni. That's why I really wanted you to be here and actually talk more about this. Because, you are not any less at all, malah mungkin lebih daripada beberapa orang yang punya sarjana gitu loh. Nah, di sini aku mau bicara, kan manusia ada hard skill, ada soft skills. Hard skills di mana mungkin dapat nilai bagus, masuk sekolah bagus, bisa do computers atau apapun itu. Sedangkan soft skill adalah mungkin hal-hal yang belum tentu diajarkan di sekolah. Cara membawa diri, kepercayaan diri, how you dress, how you carry yourself, dan kamu berhasil menempatkan diri untuk you reach that level and you bisa berbaur dengan orang-orang yang di situ juga gitu, and you made it lah bisa dibilangnya kan dengan
masih jauh.
We are all still learning, but I mean, you are getting there and you are almost there too. And then you mentioned that you have your boyfriend is in politics, right? And you mentioned to me that at one point you felt like insecure.
Yes, a little bit.
Because of like the educational difference?
Because when people ask, kuliah di mana, I can't say anything. But now I say with pride, kayak enggak, aku langsung kerja. And that's also okay, because that took so much bravery juga. Di saat itu I had a choice. Lanjut kuliah di Madrid, at a really good business uni.
Lanjut kuliah di Madrid?
University Madrid. So kuliah is not university ya.
Kuliah is university.
Yeah, so lanjut ambil S1 lah di Madrid.
Sekarang?
Waktu itu, 2019.
Jadi kamu sempat?
So, abis SMA, my dad was like, kamu sekarang lanjut kuliah di Madrid. There was no option. There was no talking about it. And I said, no, I'm not ready. I don't know yet what I want. I don't know who I am. Please, can I take one gap year? And he was like, boleh, tapi kamu cari duit sendiri. We're not going to help you financially at all. Kamu bebas dari sekarang. You do your own thing, And habis 1 tahun ini, kamu balik ke kuliah. Ambil S1. During that year, I worked so hard to prove him wrong. And to prove to him bahwa I can actually make a name for myself and money for myself in entertainment in Indonesia. It wasn't my dream, but it ended up being my path.
Jadi gap year-nya kamu pindah ke Indonesia?
Yes. Dan sebelumnya nggak pernah tinggal di Indonesia.
Tapi kenapa pilih Indonesia kalau gitu?
I wanted to try. Karena aku ngerasa I'm half Indonesian. I've never lived here. I can't speak bahasa. Kayak I want to be more in touch with myself. Iya. Terus pas pindah ke sini, I fell in love with Indonesia. I love the culture. I love the people, the kindness, the compassion, the food. There's so many things to like here. Dan di sini, it's really easy to find opportunities. More than in Holland or in England.
Aku pengen tanya, terus 1 tahun itu kamu sukses jadinya menjadi malah nggak mau balik uni lagi?
Malah nggak mau balik, malah ketagihan.
What happened?
I moved here and I didn't really know how to start. I had like a little dream of like, kalau jadi model gimana ya? But eventually I got castings, and the first casting I ever went to itu buat iklan sabun muka di Jakarta.
Okay.
And aku naik City Trans pagi-pagi sendirian. I didn't know anything.
You mean Transjakarta?
City Trans dari Bandung, karena I was
ini travel.
Travel, iya.
Kamu based di Bandung awalnya?
Waktu itu.
Okay.
Karena my family house is in Bandung kan.
Okay.
Jadi sebelum aku dapat kerjaan di Jakarta, di Bandung aja dulu. At least there's the base. Dapat casting pertama kali. I was so excited and so nervous. Aku datang ke Jakarta sendirian. I didn't know anything. Masuk ruangan penuh dengan cewek-cewek cantik. I did the casting and I got the job. And I was like, wow, like, apakah ini rezeki aku? Is this my path?
Maybe you can do this long term. You can make this a career.
Maybe. And also, in the world of modeling, cosmetics is one of the biggest jobs to get.
Yeah.
It's one of the most high paying also.
Yeah.
And so, kayak, I felt I hit a jackpot langsung gitu. Dari situ, I started doing more catalog jobs, campaigns. I went into emceeing and hosting, and all sorts of other things. Karena the beauty of entertainment here is you can try everything.
Wow.
You don't have to be in one kotak.
Yeah.
Jadi after 1 year, my dad was like, so, mau balik kuliah? And I was like, honestly, no. And he saw that I was happy, I was successful, I could sustain my own lifestyle. Jadi he let me just continue.
Akhirnya pengertian juga ya.
Akhirnya pengertian, and the moment where I realized he was proud of me, my dad itu nggak pernah bilang, I'm proud of you, atau aku bangga. Nggak pernah sekalipun. He's very tough love. Maybe like your mom.
Beda. Yeah. Kayaknya orang Belanda sama orang Chinese nggak beda jauh ya.
Kayaknya beda jauh tuh. Kayak keras, blunt. He says it how it is.
Yeah.
And then one day, it's the moment where I realized he was actually proud. Aku datang ke acara, papaku nggak ada, tapi teman-teman dia ada di situ. And one of his friends came to me and he was like, kamu Karen ya, anaknya Irun? And I was like, yeah, kenapa? Dia bilang, papa kamu bahas kamu terus. He always says he loves you so much, he's so proud of you. Dia selalu kasih lihat iklan-iklan kamu. And I was like, oh my God, I wanted to cry.
Oh my God, so
I was
cute.
like, that's so nice. Terus aku pulang kan, aku langsung nanyain like, so did you say this? He was like, no.
Nggak mau ngaku ya. Nggak mau ngaku.
But for me, that was enough. Because I knew that he was happy and that he was proud. Jadi kayak, again, maybe in his eyes, that wasn't his idea of success. Karena he comes from a very corporate background kan. Kayak naik the corporate ladder to succeed. In his eyes, there's no shortcuts, there's no instant money, fast money. Tapi the reality is sekarang, there are many different options.
Yeah.
Nggak harus lewat the Kuliah way. And it's a great platform and it's a great tool to achieve your career. Cuman with the power of social media sekarang, the power of entrepreneurship, there's other things you can do too.
So how old were you when you went here for your gap year?
I was 18.
Too pretty young.
Yeah. So,
that's amazing.
but old for modeling, actually.
A little bit, but still doable.
But I was ready. I was mature, I felt, and like, I even got jobs di luar Indonesia, like in China and in Japan, and my parents let me go, and I was like, thank God for their parenting style, because it let me grow and make mistakes and become who I am now.
Wow, sebenarnya poin aku kenapa menarik sekali mau bahas ini sama kamu karena mungkin buat teman-teman sedikit konteks, we've talked about this. Kalau background aku kan Chinese educational family, that my career was doing so well 14 to 16. Iya, lagi puncak-puncak muka gue di mana-mana kan, di billboard, di majalah, di everywhere, the malls, and I had to leave it for uni. Bedanya aku terpaksa nurut kalau nggak gue dikeluarin dari kartu keluarga ya kan, Karen?
Segitunya.
I was crying in San Francisco, like on the floor. I had a breakdown. I was like, I want to go home. I want to like, udah uni di Indo aja gitu. Yang penting aku bisa modeling dan kerja di Indo gitu loh.
Oh my goodness.
Because I was making good money. I had to say no to jobs, you know.
Pastikan. You're making money, tiba-tiba harus berhenti.
Iya, makanya when I talk to you, it's so interesting that you got to choose the choice that I wanted to take.
The other side of the coin, yeah.
And then, because I've always wondered, what if I didn't nurut?
Yeah.
What would happen to me today, gitu loh. Jadi, I think that this conversation would be a good, consideration for maybe like kids who maybe are younger and want to make the decisions. Karena ternyata dengan dua cara yang berbeda, we got to similar positions and similar place, right?
Itu masih bisa nyambung, and like, I think it's a lot of my friends study high school, they now work in offices and they have bank jobs, and my best friend works for an architecture company. Tapi we still connect like we used to, and I'm so proud of her and she's so proud of me.
Dan itu datang dari kamu juga selalu ingin mau belajar, ya kan?
Itu
soft
kuncinya.
skill kamu. Sekarang bukan hanya your luck doang bisa jadi model karena bentuk kamu cantik mungkin, atau bukan hanya itu pasti. Ada soft skill. Mungkin kalian bisa nggak cerita beberapa masalah atau instances yang kamu lalui di sini yang kamu ngerasa kayak gak karena soft skill gue, I could get through that gitu. Gue bisa di sini hari ini karena gue begitu gitu.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Dan menurutku itu mulai dengan how you present yourself. I think likability is so important. I always try my best to smile a lot so that people naturally think that I'm a positive person. I think posture is very important. How you walk into a room, how you present yourself kan. Kayak mulai dari shoulders back, mungkin kayak sedikit chin up. Because when you're confident, people feed off that energy. Man. For every casting that I've been to dulu, I just walked in with full confidence, knowing that if I don't get the job, it's not because of me. It's not because I'm not pretty enough or good enough or talented enough. It's because it's not my rezeki.
Iya, belum. Aduh, mindset kita banyak yang sama lagi.
Iya kan?
Karen.
Tapi butuh waktu sih buat sampai ke detik itu. Like I wasn't always confident. I'm sure you too.
Yeah, no. Oh, I was a very shy girl. Aku
Trial
gak
and
berani
error.
ngomong sama waitress di restoran dulu.
Masa?
Seenggak pede itu aku umur 6-7 lah.
And what happened? What changed?
My mother. My mother.
Kita lagi lirik-lirik ke sana. Ada yang di belakang
My
kamera.
mother trained me. That's why she's guru grooming now. And I also, she enrolled me in a modeling school dulu.
Okay.
Itu untuk train for me to berani jalan depan banyak orang gitu. Jadi beranilah depan
And
banyak
that
orang.
helped you?
That helped me so much.
So
gitu.
kamu recommend itu
Iya.
ke orang-orang yang di luar sana?
Tapi Karen, aku nggak bisa juga deny that education is really important. And aku, as we said tadi, aku tidak menyesal sama sekali sarjana karena there's a lot that I learned, and you know there's a lot of people who would die like to bisa bachelor's degree gitu kan, bisa sarjana
di luar negeri lagi.
Di luar negeri lagi. Jadi I don't know, what is your point of view juga tentang education now that you know you are still successful even that you don't have a bachelor's degree?
Yeah. So in my opinion, the beauty of education is that we can do it all the time. We can constantly learn, and we have to constantly learn. As humans, sebagai manusia, kita harus ingin belajar terus, harus penasaran terus. And for me, even though I didn't do a bachelor's yet, I want to. I've done so many short courses. I've done short courses in graphic design, in public speaking, in real estate. I've done a lot of learning, just not in the traditional way.
Okay.
Dan masih ada rencana balik ke kuliah, tapi maybe online, maybe a hybrid version of it, because I think education is number one, truly, and that's why my charity also emphasizes education, kan? Karena it opens so many doors. It's such a beautiful platform and a privilege if you're able to access good education.
Jadi you keep nourishing yourself, feeding yourself, blooming yourself even without being in uni ya.
Kalau enggak, kita nggak berkembang kan?
Betul. Tapi ada satu aku mau tanya. Sekarang kamu udah comfortable nih. Maksudnya karir kamu bagus. Kamu pasangan juga udah cocok apa segala macam. Kenapa masih mau kuliah?
Kenapa? Oh, because for me, I want to keep elevating myself. I feel like I'm now at a good place, but I can always be better. I can always be greater. Dan kenapa enggak? Like you said, belajar those soft skills, critical thinking skills. I really want to learn more, and I'm so interested in so many things. Tapi now I know exactly what I want. Karena kadang it's hard to know what you want to study, kan? Waktu itu kamu ambil jurusan apa?
Aku international business and minor in psychology.
Okay, did you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I really like psychology.
Yeah?
I think, kalau aku ambil S1 di psychology kali.
You should.
Or marketing, communications, something that's in line with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But absolutely, I think. And my boyfriend, he has a master's degree, so he's very different in terms of education.
Jomplang nggak kamu ngerasanya kalau ngomong?
Honestly,
Enggak ya?
no. Because I feel like I was brought up, it's my parents, with incredible parents.
Because they're also educated. Jadi kamu diajak ngomongnya udah biasa dengan kayak critical thinking or whatever gitu ya.
Growing up, my dad selalu suruh kita nonton berita setiap pagi. Even when I was like 12. Kayak harus nonton CNN, BBC. Harus tahu tentang world politics, global politics, everything. And I know like 4 languages, so I think
what do you speak?
So English, bahasa, Dutch, and I'm Spanish, tapi moderately.
Oh wow. Yeah. Dude, you have to get into pageant one day. Get back in there.
Pageant lagi. No, I think all of the elements of pageantry I love so much.
Yeah.
Tapi when you package it into one and then throw a contract in there, it becomes a lot,
complicated.
Complicated, yeah. Bukan right, bukan wrong, it's just complicated.
Yeah.
But I do love the world of
pageantry.
See,
even the way she answers is very diplomatic and is very good.
No, I feel like you have a future in pageantry. Really? I can see it, yeah.
Maybe we can do it together.
No. I'm not a competitive person by nature.
Jadi kamu udah nggak mau lagi nih, udah nggak ada future dan kesempatan lagi. Kamu mau get back in pageant atau kamu no comment dulu?
No comment dulu. Never say never.
Never say never.
Yeah, karena you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Karen, what's your plans after this? Like, what are you walking or running towards into? Like, what your purpose? Right
so,
now?
like I mentioned tadi, pengen banget ambil S1. Online or hybrid, I'm looking into it right now. Setiap hari aku lagi les bahasa Indonesia, every day loh, selama 2 jam. Because I really want to make my bahasa as fluent as possible.
And not be a disgrace to the country.
Yes, exactly.
Being Indonesian and don't know how to speak
aja.
Indo.
I know. Aku bisa sih, cuman the formal language is difficult.
Yeah.
The reading, the writing. So I'm really trying to learn.
Not even you, even some Indonesians raised here, it's a bit hard for us too.
Kemarin aku baru belajar peribahasa.
Peribahasa.
And it's so cool, I love it. Like metaphors, idioms. Jadi that kind of language. Kemudian I'm really working on creating a bunch of businesses biar ada passive income. Karena kita tahu di entertainment it's not always sustainable.
That is true.
Kita udah 25 and that's...
Aku 24.
Oh 24, oke. Gak usah tambah-tambahin. Dia masih muda.
Okay, I'm not gonna be that person. Yeah, around that. Oh my god, we're like a quarter of.
We're like ancient in entertainment kan.
Oh my
Di
god.
dunia modeling we're considered older.
We're seniors. That's a better way to say that.
Yeah, exactly. Benar. But we have to find other paths juga now.
Yeah.
And it's time to look into more. Like I know you've done acting. I want to get into acting juga. Pengen banget main di film layar lebar tahun ini.
Amin.
Semoga. Thank you. Yeah, focus on my business juga. Kali Milk, my charities. Just keep doing everything I'm doing, but elevate it.
I hope for the best for you. I pray for the best for you. I know you will achieve it.
Thank you.
With the qualities that you have now, there's no doubt. It's just about time.
Thank you.
So,
I believe in that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're all on the right path, kan?
Yeah, amen.
Day by day.
Day by day. I love it. Thank you for sharing everything today.
Thank you too. Thank you for having me.
Is there any short message you want to tell our viewers before we end this?
A short message, I think, to everyone out there. Like we were talking about, there's no wrong path in life. Of course, education is a fantastic tool. And that is something we recommend so strongly, kan? From me, who hasn't had formal education, and from Gaby, who has, we both think it's an incredible thing. And I think the way you present yourself, itu juga termasuk soft skills in education. It's not just about books, it's also about behavior. Beauty brains behavior.
Yes, that's actually Guru Grooming's tagline too.
Oh,
one of them. Yeah.
Tuh kan, udah ketebak. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Kecerdasan pertama yang kita bisa belajar dari podcast hari ini adalah soft skill tertinggi sebagai makhluk sosial adalah kemampuan membuat orang lain merasa nyaman saat bersama kita. Jadi ingat, first impression last. Dan seperti Karen bilang tadi, ketika kita senyum ke orang, kita membuat orang lain nyaman dan positif, itu akan sangat membantu because first impression last and you don't have a second chance for a first impression. Kecerdasan yang kedua adalah hard skill tidak menjamin kesuksesan seseorang, tetapi soft skill menjamin survival di hidup ini. Kecerdasan yang ketiga adalah orang yang sukses dari soft skill tidak memungkiri bahwa hard skill juga sangat penting. Jadi kita jangan sampai bosan untuk mengedukasi diri sendiri dan menjadi manusia paket komplit. Kalau kalian mau follow Instagramnya Karen,
you can follow at Karen Nijsen.
Nijsen is spelled Nijsen.
Yes,
right?
betul sekali.
And of course, if you want to follow me, I'm Gaby Hartanto.
Jangan lupa ya.
And please subscribe to this channel karena keuntungan dari yayasan ini, channel ini akan disalurkan untuk orang yang membutuhkan. Thank you. Bye.
See you. Oh, here. Bye.
Oh,
Bye. See you.